Solluminati just came back to the internet and he's already getting into trouble, man. Now, before we get any further, don't ask, yo, Breezy, why are you wearing sunglasses in the crib? Don't worry about it. You know, it's none of your business. I might be going through something, but yeah, you know, that's neither here nor there. But yeah, Solluminati, he got banned on Twitch, bro. Like, he hasn't even been back for 2 days. But yes, if you didn't know, he randomly came back to Twitch and YouTube. So the community is eating right now. Everybody's eating. And let me show you guys the clip that allegedly, well, that people think got him banned because Twitch didn't make it like official yet. But here's the clip.
I have no problem with gays, bisexuals, trans. Bro, every gay person I met throughout my life, if it was like, it was probably only like 2 gays in my school when I was in high school. They didn't bother nobody. They just hung with girls and shit. Y'all know how gay is. They didn't bother nobody. I ain't never seen a tranny in real life or transgender or nothing. And bisexual girls and lesbians, bro, I was cool with a lot of the dykes on the team. We was all trying to fuck hoes. I used to fuck some of the girls. You know what I'm saying? Dykes. We had our whole team was dykes when I was in high school. All them bitches was gay. They was all cool. Nobody has never had a problem with anything that has to do with that. Until they start weaponizing.
All right, so that was the clip. Now, in my opinion, I don't think he really said anything bad, like to get banned. But y'all know how Twitch is. Twitch is super sensitive about certain words and stuff. And they probably consider that word that rhymes with bike that he was saying about, you know, lesbians. They probably consider that a slur. You know what I'm saying? Even though he wasn't even saying it in a bad manner. Or, you know, the transformer word, you know what I'm saying, that he was spamming. Yeah, they probably consider that a slur too. So just off the fact of that, and bro, so gotta remember that this is Twitch, bro. Like, this is Twitch. I mean, bro, when he was streaming on Twitch before, he wasn't on his spiritual soul stuff. He wasn't on, you know, none of this type era. Like, before he was just playing NBA 2K and like reacting to stuff. Now he's more like, you know, more political. He talks about more real issues. He's just real all around. He's more of a real type of individual, and he doesn't just like, you know, talk about nonsense. He actually talks about real world issues. Like, if you guys remember, he was getting in trouble on YouTube, never banned, but for talking about the vaccine. You know what I'm saying? Like, he wouldn't even say the word. He said it just like that. He would talk about, you know, like the jab and everything back in 2020 when it was super controversial, and he was telling people basically you shouldn't get it. You know what I'm saying? Now if he's bringing this energy to Twitch, you know, he's talking about social issues and like, you know what I'm saying, LGBT and stuff like that, good or bad way. Twitch is just weird about that. Like, they don't want you to even discuss it because of like advertisers and stuff like that. But I do want to say what bro was saying in there was facts. Soul came from Detroit. You know what I'm saying? Solluminati's from Detroit. I'm from Detroit. Bro, the lesbians, they was cool. There was bro, I don't know why, but Detroit public school got a lot of lesbians. Like, I don't even understand it. And a lot of like bikes with a D. There's a lot of those, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, they was all cool. Obviously, like, the gay people, they were in their own lane. So yeah, what he was saying wasn't even anything bad. He was really just saying they don't really bother him, so there's no reason to attack them. And apparently that ended up getting him banned, which, yeah, like I said, I just don't think that was necessary. They should have kept him on there, but Twitch is just super sensitive nowadays. Now, I don't think that was all of it, because it might have been a build-up, because Soul was on stream with his girlfriend, and they were playing this game called Chained Together. And basically, it's a game where you have to be in sync with the person you're playing with, or it can be very aggravating. And this man, Soul, was crashing out on his girl, and honestly saying some stuff that in today's world, especially, bro, he's been gone for like, what, 5 years for real? Or not 5 years, probably like 3.5. And the internet's way more sensitive. So let me just show you this clip of him low-key crashing out on his girl. But that's his girl. So like, I'm sure she didn't care, but the chat is like spamming like, yo, that's TOS. Yo, chill, so.
Let me drive.
Fine. Don't. It's hard to drive this. Okay, be careful.
How is it hard? This shit easy as f. You just ass, bruh.
That's crazy.
See that?
Look.
Simple.
But you got hit. Okay. You got this though. No.
That's why I said let me do everything. Sometimes take a step back. Y'all fucking females always trying to step in a man's place. Let me do this shit. We would have been out of hell f around with you. Every nigga gonna go to hell f around with y'all.
That mean what? I know we chaos, but we ain't that bad.
Man, y'all motherfuckers don't know how to game. That's the thing. Look, see how you dragging me when I try to jump? That's what I'm saying. Why you keep pausing? Is you looking at your phone or something? Why when I run, all of a sudden I can't run no more? That's what happened when I jumped. I ain't used to doing duos with shit. This you f***ing up my energy, everything. It's all your ass, man. It's all. I wish we could fight on here. I would have dropped you off.
Bro, this man's soul is funny, bro. I do not care, bro. People in the chat be mad sensitive, or they just were looking out for him. They didn't want him to get banned, but he was talking about stay in a woman's place. You know what I'm saying? Stay out of a man's place. Bro, like, I'm not gonna lie. That's normal type stuff you say with your friends if you're not streaming. Or just like really like, you know, it's like funny. It's good humor. That's good humor. You know what I'm saying? And his girl knows, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she was even giggling in the clips, bro. Like, it's literally just all for banter for the stream. He's not saying that, you know, to her like literally off stream. Or if it is, it's like, you know, jokingly. You know what I mean? So
one instruction for the rest of this stream: follow Soul. Follow me. That's it. Stay your ass behind me. If I don't fall, if I jump, you jump. Jump.
Follow me.
I can't. How I pull?
Just get down. Just get down. Just get down before we fall.
Grab that.
As soon as we started following you, you fall.
And to some people who see that clip, that might trigger them, bro. He's like, follow so. Like, you follow my instructions, bro. Stay behind me, bro. You know what I'm saying? He's taking it like super serious. And then they end up falling off the thing anyways. And it was because of so too. But, you know, his girl did not care at all. You know what I'm saying? So it's just funny how people, you know, they'll be like, oh, like, this is like misogynistic and things of that nature. But in reality, he's just having fun. He's just entertaining the chat. But some people don't get the humor, and some people don't get, like, you know, even if this wasn't like humorous, like, there's nothing wrong with, that's his girl, bro. He can speak to her like that. And if she didn't want to get speak to like that, she could leave. She could literally leave the game, take off the headset, or just leave the relationship if it was that bad. But when it comes to the internet, they're always gonna blow stuff out of proportion. Twitch, bro, they take everything serious. Like, you know, I'm on some Solluminati stuff. That's tough. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, they take every little thing serious. You have to be careful with what you say. I don't know if Twitch is for so. I'm not gonna lie. Like, he might he might be getting hit up by like Kick, a Rumble. No, I don't know. I wouldn't want to go to Rumble. But he can stream on YouTube. YouTube's more lenient than Twitch. You know, but I think Twitch pays more for streaming for sure. For like advertisers and stuff. So I'm not 100% sure, but sure, he might have to look into another platform. Because, bro, if you gotta hold your tongue for every little thing you say, bro, it makes the streamer not entertaining. That's a clip that I was genuinely laughing at. And the chat was, bro, the chat was going crazy. They was spamming like LMAO, like dying laughing emojis. And unfortunately, there has to be those people in the chat that have to tell so, you know, TOS and stuff, because they're just looking out for him. I don't even think they thought it was like something bad necessarily, or they didn't want him to say that. It's just they didn't want him to get banned. And yeah, so this is another clip that he could have gotten banned for. Or maybe it was just a buildup. They're like, all right, that's strike one, bro. This dude's on some misogynistic, you know, female hating, you know, like sexist stuff. Like, they could be on that tip. And you know how Twitch is, bro. Everybody, they ban the word simp. How do you ban the word simp, bro? Like, I can understand, you know, so banning like the F word, you know, the F slur, you know, banning like this different type of stuff, or like even like some LGBT stuff to like make sure everybody, you know, feels comfortable. But you gonna ban simp? That's how I know Twitch staff is just, they've been cooked for years. That got banned like in what, 2019, 2018 or something like that. So they've been cooked. They've been, you know, fried. Twitch has been fried, bro. And yeah, so I don't know if that's the place for him. But let me know an alternative platform that would fit Solluminati, because I'm not sure. But dude, this man has been on a roll, like squashing beef with everybody. DDG, bro, Cash Nasty, bro, like the whole FaZe clan was like gifting him subs and stuff like that. And he said he messaged with the whole FaZe, even though I think like in 2022 or something he had a little or not even 2022, it might have been last year when like the whole Sketch thing was happening, and Sketch was like, Sketch got exposed for what he did with like, you know, all that, and Sketch was like joining FaZe. He was like coming at Sketch talking about they some foo-foo boys, and they basically squashed all the beef with FaZe too. And even Neon, bro, this man literally despised Neon because he faked his death.
You was a little nigga in the past, bro. I know. I got on your head about a lot of shit. You faked your death twice. It touched me because people really passing out here. But you grown from that. I know you're a grown man now. I'm sorry. Just stay away from Kanye and we good. I'm sorry though for everything I said, bro. I'm sorry. You just came in here and showed me so much hospitality. Nigga, you just gifted 60 subs out of nowhere to the gang. Hey, I it's crazy to say this, but I'm feeling good right now. W Neon in the chat, y'all. W Neon in the chat. He just came through and showed some love, man. I gotta get a nigga a W. W Neon in the chat, y'all. I know it's crazy to say this. It's Neon, I thought we was beefing, my nigga. Like, nah, I know we wasn't beefing, but I'm still judging you from your past, and man, I gotta stop doing that, man. I gotta check you out, see what you've been on. I haven't really seen too much, because I know you probably be on Kick or something. I haven't seen too much Kick content creators and shit. You probably, it looked like you changed, bro. You showing me some love and shit. I was about to end my stream. Well, you know, this is the end of my stream. It's 3 o'clock. We 3 hours in. This day 3. We got fucking 20 something more days to go. W Neon, man. Neon, bro. You gained my respect for that.
Honestly, that's a W, bro. Like, faking your death is crazy. But, I mean, that was his past. Neon was like, he was a bopper. He was probably like, what, 13, 12, 13? Faking his death, you know what I'm saying? So therefore, you know, so like he's like, bro, you gifting subs, you going crazy for the stream, so I might as well forgive you, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, or I mean, it was nothing for him to forgive, but he was holding a grudge from the past, and he just let it go. But the funny thing is, this man's talking about, yo, like, you need to stop hanging around Kanye and stuff, because he made a whole clip talking about Kanye.
Tired of this nigga Kanye. Like, bro, you've been eating for years, my nigga. You've been with the Illuminati shit, the Jews. You've been doing all this shit for 20 plus fucking years. Now they kick your ass out the club. Now you want to be a streamer, nigga, now? Now you mad at Playboy Cardi. You mad at everybody who want to do what you've been doing for 20 years. You mad at everybody that's still eating because you got kicked out, my nigga. That's tough. My nigga, tough. Now you hanging with Neon? Neon, my nigga? Do you not know who you associating yourself with, my nigga? Now, I ain't gonna lie. Kanye music, his catalog, goated. But this new shit he been on, man, that nigga's a thought. He just begging for attention. Kanye, stop begging for attention, my guy. Seriously.
And the thing is, like, him and Kanye was on the same tip. Not on... Bro, So actually had a clip talking about, you know, N-A-Z-I. I don't even know if I can say it, but the N-A-Z-I's talking about, oh, he said, bro, he had a clip talking about, you know, the mustache man. He literally said maybe the mustache man was right. I'm sorry I have to use these, like, analogies, but, like, YouTube, they might, like, block something. But, yeah, he had a clip talking about maybe the German mustache dude was right. I don't know if y'all remember that. I will play the clip.
Was Hitler really bad? What if he was trying to get rid of these demons?
It's funny because he be on the same Kanye stuff too, and he was just coming at Kanye for going crazy and doing all this stuff, which I hope So doesn't change, because I like the old So, but also the spiritual So and him like speaking truth. It was cool because, you know, it's something that you don't normally, you know, see from YouTubers, especially a YouTuber like him. So he was really like, you know, just putting his ideas out there. Even if they weren't the smartest. Y'all remember when he was talking about the ever since the baby's been missing, more chicken sandwiches have been made.
More than 1 million kids come up missing per year. What do y'all think happened to these kids? And every time people come up missing, the more and more people come up missing, the more they release more chicken sandwiches and shit. I'm noticing that.
Like, bro, that was funny. Bro, I don't know. That was just funny, bro. Like, I cannot lie. But so he has like funny clips like that. So I don't want to lose like, you know, the spiritual and like truth telling because he just wants to keep his bag. But if I'm gonna be completely honest, once Solluminati gets unbanned, he's gonna be super careful about saying certain stuff. And bro, just the bag that's rolling in, bro, he's made over what, like probably over like 15,000 already just from being on Twitch for like 2-3 days. You know what I'm saying? He's gotten so many gifted subs. You know, he's gotten a lot of hospitality coming back, and he probably wants that bag. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying he's broke or nothing, but I'm saying he hasn't been like really on the internet too much. And I don't know his stuff behind the scenes, but bro, that internet bag is something serious. It's insane. Therefore, he's gonna conform to what Twitch wants and like what all these platforms wants, which I don't think that's a bad thing. But he's gonna be careful, because So is not the type of person that just like keep making the same mistake over and over. I think he'll just like, you know, blend right in, make sure he don't talk about any, you know, any type of LGBT stuff anymore. But yeah, let me know what y'all think in the comments below. And are you a Solluminati fan, or do you just not even care for him? I've been rocking with him since like probably 2015, like before he even started doing like any type of in real life stuff, any type of reactions. Nothing. He was strictly 2K. So yeah, this is lit for me for him to be back, because I mean he's still just as funny, you know, just as entertaining. But yeah, hopefully y'all enjoy it. I upload a new video every single day, so drop a like for me. We out.